Hey guys, welcome back to SourceFed. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm William Haynes.
This episode's brought to you by Domain.com. Now the Emmys happened last night, and for those of you who care about who won but don't have cable, the internet, or friends, here's a list of the notable wins neatly compartmentalized via your sweet real internet faux friends, SourceFed. First off, Game of Thrones violently swept the nominated categories with 24 noms total, taking home Best Drama Series, Outstanding Writing for a Drama Series, Outstanding Directing for a Drama Series, and more.
Veep took the Emmy for Outstanding Writing in a Comedy Series, and Jeffrey Tambor took home Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series for Transparent. And Comedy Central's Inside Amy Schumer won for Outstanding Variety Sketch Series, which beat out popular shows Portlandia, Key and Peele, and SNL.
What does that mean for sketch comedy?
Hold on. On the last season of Key and Peele, they didn't win the Emmy?
I know, it's weird, right?
All right.
Schumer stole more than a few moments during the show, one notably when she said, "Let's not forget what this night's really about, celebrating hilarious women and letting the internet weigh in on who looks the worst."
She's right, though. Also of note, the Emmys made history last night as Viola Davis became the first African-American woman to be named Outstanding Actress in a Drama for her role in ABC's How to Get Away with Murder.
Davis quoted abolitionist and escaped slave Harriet Tubman in her emotional acceptance speech saying, "In my dreams and visions, I seem to see a line, and on the other side of that line were green fields and lovely flowers and beautiful white ladies who stretched out their arms to me over the line, but I couldn't reach them no how."
I wish white ladies would stretch out their arms to me. She then went on to say, "Let me tell you something. The only thing that separates women of color from anyone else is opportunity. You cannot win an Emmy for roles that are simply not there." Orange is the New Black actress Uzo Aduba was also recognized for supporting actress in a drama, respectively, with her role as Crazy Eyes on the show.
Yay, equality and acceptance and progression. So if you guys want to check out the full list of nominees and winners, check out the link in the description.
Today we're going to explain the 5 things that happen to you when you drink a Starbucks pumpkin spice latte.
Number 1, the drink has 12 teaspoons of sugar, which causes your blood sugar to go up. Its caffeine increases your blood pressure, which also stimulates sugar into your bloodstream.
That sounds like all fun and games, but think about it. That's 12 teaspoons of sugar. Would you pour 12 teaspoons of sugar into a cup, add water, and then drink it?
Number 2, your heart can start to race from the caffeine, which often causes people to have trouble sleeping later.
Oh, you like sleeping? Better not drink this witch's elixir. Oh, you don't like sleeping? Take a sip of this, Poppy.
Number 3, your metabolism slows down and your appetite goes up, which causes people to consume calories they don't need. It'll make you think you're hungry. Man, I don't want a drink that lies to me.
Then stop going to the Buck.
Yeah.
The Buck is good though. Number 4, caffeine is a diuretic, so after about an hour, you will for sure have to go pee-pee.
I hate going pee-pee. It takes too long, and sometimes when someone else is in the pee-pee room, we accidentally make eye contact and have to pretend like we didn't for the rest of the day. I don't want that inconvenience.
And finally, number 5, within 30 minutes, the liver will try to store any extra sugar as fat, which works out fine because there's plenty of extra sugar.
Oh, okay, so it sounds like everything you don't want to happen does happen when you have a pumpkin spice latte.
I don't think being basic is worth it.
We all know Colorado legalized recreational marijuana, but since the 2012 decision, what has changed? Well, a lot, including the fact that the state brought in $73.5 million in the first 7 months of 2015, and they're set to make $125 million this year alone, compared to the $44 million they made last year.
And that's from tax revenue. In 2014, experts predicted that legal cannabis could bring in $70 million that year, and it only brought in $44 million. Those in the marijuana industry believe the massive spike from last year to this year is because of more widespread social acceptance of the drug.
Tim Cullen, CEO of Colorado Harvest Company, said, "People who would have never considered pot before are now popping their heads in." His company has 3 dispensaries in the Denver area, and he's planning on opening a 4th. He noticed that recreational marijuana sales have been averaging from 8% to 12% growth month over month for much of this year.
So, okay, there's a lot of numbers and money, and it's all good in Colorado, but what about states that haven't legalized recreational marijuana use? Like, off the top of my head, California? Well, for starters, only 53% of voters in Cali want it to be legalized.
So it's our fault, damn it. And on top of that, there's a lot to figure out as far as sales and taxation and jobs, where drug testing as a drug thing goes, and figuring out what the legal limit for intoxication would be. And I'm sure there's a ton more we're not covering here, real important stuff that needs to be locked down before recreational weed in Cali can be a thing.
Weed ain't a drug, it's from the earth. But despite the hardships, it seems like as we cut deep into 2015, we're getting closer and closer to a positive verdict for the legalization. But if you want to see it happen, you have to, do something about it, like vote if you want. Teenage boy in North Carolina has been prosecuted for having nude pictures of himself on his phone.
When the photos were taken, he was 16 and is now 17 and has to fight in court to avoid jail time and being registered as a sex offender.
Many experts condemn the entire case as absurd. However, the boy was punished by the courts and was forced to agree to warrantless searches by law enforcement for a year, as well as other penalties.
I heard you can never go into a Toys R Us ever again if you're a sex offender.
Well, probably.
That's a nightmare.
It's like you're the only adult that goes there still.
That's not true. So, there's guys that wait in line to buy all the Hot Wheels cars?
Yeah, but they don't have jobs like you.
Professor of criminal justice at the University of Wisconsin and co-founder of the research website cyberbullying.org stated, "It's dysfunctional to be charged with possession of your own image." Maybe we should listen to that guy. He has a degree.
The law in general is very interesting and definitely unperfected because sometimes the vague and unspecific parts of it leave us very confused.
Boy, this is confusing.
Freeze! Stop assaulting yourself!
Ooh, I'm sorry about that, the cops. Speaking of the internet, domain.com is the best place to go for all your web hosting and domain needs. Make a website, everybody's doing it.
It's reliable, affordable, and easy as heck to use, dang it. And you can use extensions like .ninja or .space instead of boring old .com. What is a com anyway?
I don't know, so go to domain.com and save 20% off when you use the coupon code SourceFed at checkout, okay?
So what do you guys think about the news today? Who should have won an Emmy? Who shouldn't have?
And also, do you regret putting that pumpkin spice latte down your mouth hole?
I'm gonna go get one right now.
Green screen a city behind me, going that way.
Whoa, pumpkin, spice, latte.
Whoa, look out, here comes Green Goblin.
Whoa, that's the new Green Goblin. Look out for the old Green Goblin. I meant the 1970s version.
Oh shit, here comes a green grocer.
Oh, really, North Korea? Well, don't get me started. North Korea think I'm afraid. You think I'm afraid in this?
A woman in Florida was just fill in the blank with whatever crazy thing you can imagine. Go ahead. We'll make it like a fun thing. Pause the video.